guys, come on into my kitchen today while we go over my Costco haul. So here we are, the middle of November, and Christmas shopping craziness is about to happen everywhere you go. We live 45 minutes from the nearest Costco or Metro or Walmart or any of that. So we both don't like to shop in crowds, so we made the effort today. It's a Sunday. We went this afternoon and did a Costco haul. We also stopped at 2 other grocery stores while we were out to catch bargains. Come down to the countertop and see what we got. We really blew our budget, but you know what? We're not shopping at Costco again until February. So this was kind of we really have to buy enough to get us through. We bought duplicates of some stuff. There are some things I want to show you just to get them out of the way. I bought myself a puffy coat. This was $59.99 at Costco. I have a puffy coat, but I've been wearing it to the chicken coop, and one of our chickens has bumblefoot, and every time I handle her, she poops on me. So my coat has been through the wash 4 times this week, and I don't want to be wearing my barn coat. It's now a barn coat, and it keeps getting snagged on a loose nail I keep rubbing into. The head of the tip end of a screw is sticking out in a spot, and I keep running into it. So that's now a barn coat, and now I have a decent jacket that's not a heavy parka. I can wear this when it's down to 0, maybe down to -5, but the other one is going to be for the colder weather. This is plenty. So this is $59.99 at Costco. They had a lovely burgundy color too. I recently did a pantry video, and in that pantry video I realized we had no beef. We had like 4 little steaks, and that was it. There was no ground beef, there was no steaks, there was no anything else, and we had no bacon, and we had no sausage, not many sausage left, and we're out of chicken breast. All I have is whole chickens, and sometimes you need the versatility of a chicken breast, not a whole chicken. So come on over and see the meats that I picked up. Dan had to run into a computer store, and there was a Metro right around the corner. I'm a Metro girl, so of course I had to go in. I got the chicken breast on special. It was $11 a kilo. That's equal to $4.99 a pound. I'm good with that price, so I bought 2 trays of that. That was $10.85 and $9.94. That's a lot of chicken breast to go in our freezer. I will portion those up later into serving uses for us. I also got lean ground beef. So we got these for $15.63 a kilo. That works out to be about $7.09 or $7.10 a pound. And I got $14 and $17, so that's another $32 worth of ground beef. Now, this wasn't the best deal. I got a better price at Costco. I'll show you that in a minute. Let's get this out of the way. This will become meatballs, burgers, and ground beef. With this much ground beef, I might also might try canning some. And then at Metro, just to get this out of the way, I bought some cucumbers because I want to make some tzatziki sauce. And I'll probably make chicken souvlaki with some of that chicken. I got myself some organic bananas. I have a banana mango smoothie every morning. I got myself some gluten-free pasta because Tinkiata is my favorite brand, and it was at Metro, so I grabbed that. And of course, I had to indulge a little bit. And 2 pounds of bacon, but it's actually not a pound. It's 375 grams, so that's like 3/4 of a pound. But Christmas is coming. I can use bacon in the house. Okay, that's it for Metro. I also stopped at the local Foodland on the way home because we realized we forgot cheese. We love Brussels sprouts, so we buy a frozen bag. We buy the frozen bags at the Foodland. And how much were these? So these were on special. I saved 80 cents per bag. They were $3.49. I bought 2 of them. They're frozen. They'll keep. I'm going to put these in the freezer here in the kitchen because we'll go through these pretty quick. Every now and again, we enjoy a grilled cheese sandwich. So wannabe cheese is maybe every 3 months we'll buy one of these, maybe even less than that. But this was on special, so we picked that up. So I picked this up for $3.99. Normally they're $6.99, so I got that for $3 off. And Christmas is coming. Cheese keeps for a long time if it's kept at the proper temperature. And these best before dates are usually pretty good. This is February, May, and May. So if we don't use these up right away, they're still good to go in the fridge for a little while. And we have that second fridge, so we can do that. These are normally $8.99 each. I saved $3.52 on each of them and got them for $5.47. So Christmas will be a little bit cheaper by doing it this way. And then this was a bit of an indulgence. I like to have a cup of tea, especially in the evening, and this works as a dessert. I use it as instead of having a dessert, I'll have a cup of tea with a bit of sugar, and it's not going to be as many calories as having the dessert. And I got a sugar cookie sleigh ride. If you've never tried that one, it tastes just like sugar cookies. It's amazing. I love it. And this one I've never tried before, but it's a gingerbread spice, and they're both caffeine free, so they're great to have after dinner. These were $3.99 each, but these flavors are seasonal. They're regularly $4.99. I'll take that deal too. And that was all that I spent at that store, $41 for that entire purchase. Okay, now to the good stuff, the Costco haul. Let's go to the other counter. Because the grocery stores are 45 minutes away from us, we use insulated bags to bring everything home. It's especially imperative in the summertime. We could never buy ice cream in the city. We have to shop local for that. So we may not get the best prices. This one is an insulated picnic bag. And this one's a pizza bag. This is what we got at Costco. So this one is $34.58. It was $7.59 a kilo, so it came under my $10 per kilo price point. And this one weighs, it's over 9 pounds. This I will cut into chops. We did get pork from our neighbor, but it's mostly roasts, so I'll cut this into chops. I might make some stir fry out of the end of it, or I might put some in, make it into pulled pork and can that up so that we can just open a jar and have a quick dinner. Convenience food, because sometimes we're just lazy. Boneless, skinless chicken thighs, we got that for $28.42. It does weigh 1.9 kilos, so that's about 4 or 5 pounds, and that is $14.99 a pound. It's a little more than the $10 per kilo price point I would like, but it's so versatile. We love these. 2 kilos of all-male breakfast sausage. I will portion these up into 5 or 6 per baggie, and then we can just take that out and have it for breakfast, or breakfast for supper, or whatever we like. These are quite tasty, and they're gluten-free. So that matters. This one's a little heavy. So it's more ground beef because I went to Metro first. I didn't know what the price difference was going to be. This was $8.79 a kilo. So it easily comes under the price of $10 a kilo. And this is $29.08. This is 3.3 kilos. So that's got to be 8 or 9 pounds of ground beef, and it is a lean ground beef, so I've got my work cut out for me. Okay, the pizza bag. Let's switch over to this counter again and have a look at what we got here. Dan likes to make his own ramen, or to add to his ramen, so he'll take my broth and some frozen vegetables and then some noodles. He likes to add wontons or the mixed vegetables to that, so that's Costco purchases. So this was $13.99 and this one was $14.99. This will last us long enough that we don't have to go back to the to Costco for a while. Dan loves yogurt with blueberries. He puts the frozen blueberries right in the yogurt and it comes out like almost like an ice cream. That is his evening treat. The blueberries were $14.99. We should have got 2 of those because everywhere else we buy those, they're 20 bucks. We should have got 2 of those. Okay, Christmas is coming. Corn is a great thing to have when I have a house full of guests. $11.99. This broccoli is 4 individual bags inside. You can steam them right in the bags, but we generally use half a bag at a time. And this is this was $12.99, and that's not specifically for holidays, but that will get us through until February. So that's it for our frozen food. And let me tell you, that freezer for the vegetables is jam-packed. I had to make sure that the door would shut securely without popping back open. When I was in Metro, I checked the prices of butter. Holidays are coming. I know I'm going to need butter. This exact brand, 1 pound, Natural, they were $8.99 at Metro. At Costco, I got them for $5.49, so I bought 2 of them. You normally pay $8.99, $7.99, $8.99 for 12. Yogurts, this is a 24 pack that was $9.49. It has a variety of flavors, and Dan really loves his yogurt after dinner in the evening with the frozen blueberries, as I mentioned earlier. And I have one question. Who actually likes strawberry yogurt? Leave a comment down below, let me know. In our household, the strawberry yogurt sits in the fridge until it's expired. We never eat the darn stuff. It always comes in the packs, but you know what? Vanilla and mango, I'm all over that. Dan can have the berry one. We got the Taylor brand salads. They're $7.99 each, so that's $16, $15, $16 worth of salad. When you buy those ready-made Caesar salads in the store, you know, the ones that come in the bowls, they're $15. So why not enjoy this? Now, Dan will eat the blue buffalo one with the blue cheese, and I will eat this one. He'll have a whole one for his lunch, and I'll make this into 3 or 4 side dishes for me. This should last for a little while. It is a fresh product, and it's not going to last us till February, but it'll get us through now, and it was a savings. Chicken, ham, and turkey lunch meats. These are not a bargain price. $17.99 for 900 grams. It's about $1.99 per 100 grams. And deli meat is expensive, but that's not the cheapest price I would find anywhere. But these are convenient. We were there, and we love them. The best before dates on these are December 28th, so they will last longer than getting a fresh cut deli meat, you know, from the deli counter, because that has to be used up pretty quick or frozen. We'll go through this within about a week. It's not going to last us till Christmas for sure, but this will get us through for a little bit. Instead of buying more than one bag of potato chips, or Doritos in this case, I bought a bag of Gala apples. This is a 6-pound bag, and it costs $8.99. It's much better for us. I don't have any more room in my fridge. This isn't going to fit, so as soon as that meat's processed, I'll be able to put these in the fridge. And our last refrigerated item, this is a chicken taco kit. It was $7.91. You can't take 2 people out for a taco dinner for this price, so this is a bargain. And after a shopping trip, this is nice to eat. Nice to not have to stop and think what's for dinner. We grabbed something. Okay guys, we're almost to the end. I have one fantastic item left to the very end of the order. Some of you may not find it that fantastic, but any of you crafters out there will love this deal. And I just was going over my receipt. I found out that jacket I thought I was paying $59.99 for, 60 bucks, was actually only 32. Hello? I'm running to Costco to buy another one. No, I think that it's a great deal, $32.99 or something like that. And I have myself a jacket for those shoulder seasons. Okay, now let's get back to it. The dry goods, and some of these are exclusive to Costco sizes and exclusive to Costco products, Kirkland brand, right? So they're their own products. But this one thing is exclusive to Costco size. For the same price, actually 20 cents cheaper than I got it anywhere else. Come on down to the counter. Can you guess what it is? Can you guess? Come on down to the counter. For $14.99, I got a 115 pack of dishwasher pods, and this is decent. This works really well. It gets our dishes really clean. There's not a problem with that. $14.99. I should think 115 pods should get us through till February. Shelf-stable bacon bits, anyone? These are good until July of next year. It's at least 8 months out, so that's awesome. And that was $9.99. We use these for salads. We sprinkle these on top of our fried eggs as we're cooking them. We'll throw them in a sandwich instead of bacon slices. We'll put this in next to the mayonnaise or what have you, and add a little bit of bacon that way. So $9.99 for bacon, and that's a Kirkland product. This is the Kirkland brand almond milk, and this is the original flavor. This was $10.99 for 6 liters. I told you Dan loves his ramen, so these are just plain ramen noodles. He doesn't have to consume the salt by using these. They're organic millet and brown rice, and with my homemade broth, he's not adding any salt to that. This was $13.99 for a 12 pack. Holiday baking is coming. I need to make sure I have enough parchment paper on hand. This 2-roll pack will last us about a year, and this was $17.99 for 19 meters squared. So what is that? 205 feet? Lots. These are a Kirkland signature product. They are organic dried mangoes. We both love these. It's like a substitute for jujubes. We can have these and enjoy a sweet treat that's soft and chewy. They look a little off color because they're organic. They don't have the sodium metabisulfites on them that would keep them from going brown in the drying process. And that's a sacrifice that I'll take the sacrifice of color, being a little off color, instead of having a migraine. And because we're not going back until February, we bought two. They are $25, $24.99, but that's a great treat. I'll have to hide these. At $17.49, I don't know if this is a great price for Parmesan cheese, 680 grams, so that's about £1.50. This is shelf stable for a long time though. The expiry date on this is May, so we can enjoy this. We like to put this on top of our soup, of all things. Our cabbage soup, we'll sprinkle this on top of it, or our tomato vegetable soup, just to give it that little extra umami, and we enjoy this. I've never seen this product this size anywhere else. I shared this in our last Costco haul. Today I was at Metro and I checked out the price, specifically checked out the price of the coffee. 950 grams was $24.99. This exclusive size to Costco at 1.36 kilograms was $24.79. So for 20 cents less, I got half of it again. Instead of 900, I got 1,300. I think I'll keep it. Dan's the only one who drinks coffee, but when we have guests, we might go through some. And this has to last us till February, so I think we're good with two of these. This was the exclusive. Pecans, pecans, whatever you want to call them. These are also a Kirkland brand product, and they were free. I can't find them on the list. $14.99 for 907 grams. That's just about 2 pounds. And I'll take that as well. I like to eat these just plain, or I did a video recently where I put them in my granola, my homemade granola video. They've got a mild sweetness to them that other nuts don't necessarily have, and I quite like it. Okay, we're getting down to the end. Does anybody want to guess how much we spent today? Write that down in the comment. I'm not going to disclose it, but you can guess, and I might respond to your comment with a giggle or with a thumbs up or something like that. So give me a guess how much we spent. Just do Costco. Just figure out how much we spent at Costco. I've got a few more items left, and then I'll show you the piece that was over the top for me. It's actually an early birthday present because my birthday's in about a month. So I'm excited about this. But let's get back to the last bit of the groceries. This is the carbonate bread. It's gluten-free. I like to have this to go with the lunch meat we just bought. And I like to have it as toast with my fried eggs in the morning if I'm not having my banana mango smoothie. That one was $13.99 for 2 loaves. Gluten-free bread is really expensive, but this bread is so good you don't even have to toast it. A lot of gluten-free breads you do have to toast. This stuff is amazing. Kirkland signature brand 100% pure maple syrup, grade A amber. I love this. I use this instead of sugar in my coffee and I'm going to use it in my granola and baking, and I do my mother-in-law taught me a recipe for root vegetables where you have your squash and your potatoes and beets and things and turnip in a roasting pan with some apple chunks, and you drizzle this over it before you bake it. It is scrumptious. What a nice treat on the plate next to something more savory. So that was $15.99. Maple syrup is expensive, so I think that's a great price for maple syrup. And it is just maple syrup. Organic maple syrup. I did a recent video where I was talking about, I was baking and I was using vanilla, and I was using vanilla extract instead of being a homesteader who hasn't made her own vanilla vanilla. Well, I did it again. It was $29 for 10 vanilla beans, and instead I bought this for $7.99. I don't use it often enough that I have to worry about having the real deal. And you only use a teaspoon at a time. This is something that I just haven't gotten to the point of spending the money on the real deal yet. $7.99 for two. At $11.49, this was a bit of an indulgence. These are not specifically for us. These are individual packages of goldfish crackers, and there's 24 pack. We have guests coming, and I'm sure that the adults will enjoy goldfish crackers as much as the kids will. When we're waiting for Christmas dinner to come on the table, or the day after, the day before, we want a little snack, some goldfish crackers will go a long way to satisfy the adults and the grown-up kids. $11.49 for that. Okay, we all know how bad this is for you, but it's one of Dan's indulgences. It is a 32 pack of Diet Coke for $14.69. He would be buying a 12 pack for $8. So to get two of more than two, that's a fantastic price. We bought 2 cases of this. It won't last us till February, but it will get us through for quite a while. Here it is, guys. This is my birthday present. It is an Epson EcoTank ET2850. This is something I've wanted for 2 years. I've been waiting for the price and waiting for the cash and waiting for the price and waiting for the cash. I have a birthday coming. Dan said, let's just do it. You've been waiting long enough. And I'll use this for sublimation printing. This can be converted to a printer that makes iron-on ink patterns essentially. And I can do white polyester finished t-shirts. I can do mugs and tumblers and stickers and all kinds of things that can be iron-on with this material. This can be, and this, I can iron on transfers vinyl for t-shirts and things like this, but this is for images, not just an SVG file or an outline of something. This can actually do photographs onto mugs, for example. This can print, I can print off a photograph and put it right on the item proper. This is something I really wanted. I'm really happy for this. You might see some merch coming out from my channel that I've done myself now. We'll see. It's going to take a little bit. I'm really excited to have this printer, and we did spend quite a lot today. Let me know what you think we spent, and I'll give you a response with my thumbs up or a giggle or something. And I hope everyone has a great holiday. I hope that you can get out and get your shopping done before it gets Christmas chaos in every corner. Sometimes it's nice to get out there amongst the hustle and bustle and see those shops and the children's faces all aglow and everything's lit in gold and silver and you know, all the Christmas music playing, and sometimes that's charming. As long as you're not trying to get too much stuff done while you're doing that, it's nice to sit back and just look. But if you're in the midst of the chaos yourself, it's not so much fun. We decided to do our shopping ahead of time. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. It is now almost 8 o'clock. We haven't had our dinner yet, and but we had a very late lunch, so I gotta go feed my husband. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys.